in a safe spot and you think, you know, I shot a bunch, I don't know what's in the gun, I think maybe I better reload and top things. There are varying schools of thought on this, so, you know, you decide how you want to do it. I mean, the one school of thought is, I'm shooting, the gun's working, don't screw with it. Because every time you stop and insert a new magazine, you're about to hit the ignition switch on your gun again and see if it all fires up, you know, where it left off. It should, but I know what's in the gun's working, so the question is always, it's still shooting, it's not empty. Do I really want to take a chance on topping off the gun with a full tank? But that means I got to stop what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing is working. And then we're going to have to like start again with this new magazine. There's always a chance when you put the fresh magazine in, it may or may not work. You know, you could have bet the feed loops on it, you could have, you know, something wrong in it. Things can get screwed up, so you'll have to make that judgment call. But proactive is you decide to make that call. You shot a whole bunch, you're in someplace safe or whatever. It seems like a good idea to you for whatever reason, you know, to top off the gun. All right. So the slide is not going to be locked back, so make sure that your slide is closed and double check, make sure your gun's empty. All right, we're going to check. Show your name, your gun's empty. All right. I know this is kind of redundant at some point, but you know, I want you guys to get in the habit at home, every time you pick up your gun when you're doing something, before you start practicing in the living room or something, that you know the gun's empty. And that's why I really like those dummy barrels for the box, because when I put that yellow dummy barrel in, for handling drawing drills, we don't know. The only bad thing about the yellow dummy barrels, because they do have solid chambers on them, you can't run dummy rounds in them or do anything like that. But it really doesn't matter if I'm practicing with a proactive. All right, when I'm shooting boom, 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 and I decide, you know, I think I want to reload. And I'm going to do the same thing if the gun was empty and I shot the slide lock. Now it's going to be reactive. The gun's empty, I'm reacting to the back of the empty gun. That's a no-brainer. We're doing a reload. All right. Prior to that, I'm shooting and I'm thinking, well, maybe I need to reload, or maybe I could, or whatever else. But I see the bad guy take off, just running the other direction. I'm like, all right, you know, he's gone. I don't think it's a big problem, but let's top off the gun. When I'm topping off the gun, here's the key thing. One, I want to keep the gun at the target until I know the target is no longer a threat for whatever reason, whether it's because he's down there, or he's run off, or he's gone, and I don't see him, or whatever else. Certainly, if he's ducked behind something, I'm still going to keep the gun pointed that direction because I don't know what's going on. When I bring the gun back to do the reload, I'm going to bring the gun back, just like we did the shotgun class. I want the front of the muzzle. I'm looking at my target. I'm going to bring the gun back, somewhere back to about here, and I'll show you how to figure out how far. I'm not looking at the gun. I'm looking at my target, but the gun is now my peripheral vision. I'm not bringing the gun down here to do a reload, and then decide I'm going to bring the gun all the way back up. I'm here, I'm going to bring it back to here, I'm doing a reload, and I back up. If I bring the gun down to here, it's because I'm on my way to do what? I'm on my way back up. Holster, because I'm done. So I'm shooting, I'm not sure what's going on, I want to bring the gun back, I don't want to bring it down here someplace, I'm still going to keep it up where I'm not looking at the gun, I'm looking at my target, but the gun is right there in my face. I'm going to tip the gun a little bit, boom, 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 I'm shooting, I'm on target. Remember, the gun's not empty, so I'm still like, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to grab my magazines. The bullet is forward in the magazine. That's the correct way to do it. However, I will tell you, I've had this argument with my family, half of which is female, who insist that because where they wear their holsters in the back, it's easier for them, their size and their build, to have the bullets backwards, so when they reach around and grab it, it comes around like this. The correct way, they should be run forward, as I grab it, and I want my finger on the nose of the bullet, it's just a simple, it comes up and out, and it just rotates up and in.
Law enforcement and military teach you that way. Yeah,
bullet forward.
Yeah.
Like I told my family, my wife and everybody, and some people in class yesterday, the correct way is bullet forward. All right? The correct way is bullet forward. If you just can't manipulate a bullet forward, do what you got to do. It's more important that you be able to manipulate the gun and get them in the magazine. I ran into a problem with my son who took the class yesterday. He's 13. He said, my wife's small too. I mean, my son's actually taller than my wife is now, but he's going to be my size. But because of her small hands and stuff, she's grabbing these longer magazines, she does have a problem getting them manipulated, you know, getting things around to get in the gun correctly. For her, it's 1,000 times easier to have a bullet back. And I'm like, you know, when you're married, you're going to realize, honey, if it works better for you that way, just do it that way for now. You know? Maybe she'll change her mind later, maybe not. But Cameron runs them backwards too. You know, and that's okay. Correct way is bullet forward. If you decide to run a bullet backwards, you know, because it works better for you. All right. It doesn't one, there's going to be one in the gun, but I'm not even worried about that. Make sure you don't have one in the gun at this point. Magazine comes out of my holster, and as I start to bring the magazine up in this cart, I'm just going to bring the gun back to it. And that's how hang on for a second, but this is how I decide how far back to bring the gun and how much do I turn the gun when I bring it back. How far back and how much I turn is determined by this hand. So what I want everybody to do first, grab your magazine, however you're grabbing it, and just 5 or 6 times, just bring it up like this. Just let your arm swing nice. Just bring it in a nice arc. Let it come up in a nice arc from there, okay? Because it's going to come, if you take a look at it. Well, instead of trying to bring it straight up in, if you just bring it, go back to here. Lift it up, okay, lift it up right here. Okay. Now from here, you know you want to come up the center line with it, right? So I just let it kind of do a natural swing, but instead of moving my arm with it, keep your arm rigid, let your elbow just drop down and see what happens. Feel the difference? Yeah. Feel the difference when you do it? Try to do this, instead of bringing this up and thinking about your hand, get a hold of it in your magazine. Okay, just pull it out of the magazine carrier. So get a hold of it in your magazine carrier. Let your elbow drop and see where your hand goes. If you just keep it, see how it kind of rolls up in there? And that roll is how I decide where to pull the gun. So what I want to do is let it roll up and stop, then bring the gun back into place. And that's how I make the decision. That way, I'm not artificially bringing the hand up here to do something or bringing my hand up in here. I got it up, just let my elbow roll. That's, again, thinking about it a little bit different, but you see the difference between trying to move my hand. My elbow and everything's pretty much rigid. I just let my elbow come in on my side and drop it, and I want them to meet. That's how I decide where the gun needs to be. Yeah, let your elbow just drop. You're trying to pull it and insert it, but if you just let the elbow drop, it'll come up really nice and smooth. So when we're doing it right now, right over the top of it. Well, it's actually, the gun's going to be there already, so it's actually going to beat the gun. The gun's not coming down on it, it's just, they're going to beat it ahead of time. Now, the other thing is with the magazines, when you're doing it this way, if you see where the magazine comes up, the gun's not going to be in the straight line with the magazine well, and that's good. I don't want it that way, because most of these guns aren't going to have flared magazine wells. I want the magazine to come up in and catch it right here. See how it's a little bit of an angle like this? I want it to catch it in the back like this, and then let it roll up and in. Don't worry about inserting the magazine all the way right now. All I want to do right now, you can just take the magazine out